I really think pizza vending machines are going to change the face of the world.
Just got a nice smell of oregano coming. Maybe this is the future of the restaurant. France, a country marked by gastronomy and revolution, is now combining those two things with a pizza vending machine. A gastronomic revolution. Many boulangeries in France have had bread vending machines so that their customers can buy bread even when the boulangerie is closed. And this idea began expanding for pizzerias to open up pizza vending machines even when their pizzeria is closed. An obvious idea to be making money on the side and provide people with your product when you're unavailable to. It's cheap and it's effective, and it's taken the country by storm. Ever since about 2015, these pizza vending machines started popping up more and more prevalently all over the country. And I'm going to find out a little bit more about it. We're currently in the empty diagonal of France. There's a lot of space. It's called the empty diagonal. It's about a third of the country, about 10% of the population live there. It's a very empty place. So a lot of depopulation has occurred over the last century. So everyone's just left, and all the restaurants that were here, they're gone, they're empty. So, people, they don't want to cook every night. And, I don't know about you, but I can't have frozen pizzas in my freezer because I'm going to eat them. So the solution that France has come to is pizza vending machines. And the question that I have is this the solution that we all need, or has France fucked it? These nice big bubbles on the crust, pretty thin base. Is that metal and foil? You know what? You've got to wonder, is there someone in there? It's not crispy, but it's a soft base. A bit sweet, a bit delicate. I mean, I tell you what, it's not a bad pizza. It doesn't taste frozen. It doesn't taste like something that I've ever made from frozen at home. It's pretty good. You can taste a little bit of the sweetness and that sort of processed flavor that comes with preservatives, especially in the cheese and the toppings. And the tomato is definitely also with preservatives. So I would say I'm quite happy with the base and the crust. A bit softer than I'd want, but it's also a style that I quite enjoy. The actual toppings, definitely heavy in preservatives. Overall, I'd give this pizza a 6.5. And I would definitely get it if I was on a long car journey and wanted a pizza. I think maybe this is the future of the restaurant. So the box has got a lot of the classic stuff on it. It's how they reheat it if you order it cold. But then they say that if you order this pizza, you support the cause of bees. That is curious. I wonder what that means exactly. Probably a bit of a buzzword. And then they say that it's royal and local pizzas. I think it's very unlikely that the pizza is royalty. And local is obviously a loose term. And up on the dispenser, this is local and artisanal. Artisanal obviously meaning made by hand. Go with the fromage this time. Probably not going to be very tasty. You do wonder where these kitchens are, and I mean, and you know how they're being prepared before they even arrive at the vending machine is probably the number one factor in success in running your pizza vending machine. And there are huge differences. French pizza champions, world champions, they are using this as a delivery model to get their pizzas to the people, and the pizza. It's one of those things that, you know, it doesn't need to be made fresh. So why are the pizzerias pushing this idea that the pizza needs to be fresh when the pizza can be delivered on demand where the people need it most? Yeah, it's very doughy, very soft. It feels a bit Dr. Oetker. Dr. Oetker was obviously a baker and a Nazi. It doesn't. It smells plasticky, and I don't feel good about this. It's very cheap cheese, plastic. The dough is it's very frozen, reheated dough, which has that gluteny, sort of rice glutinous texture. No crunch, no crisp, absolutely no crunchy crust on this. It's all just soft. Very disappointing. 12 euros wasted. This is a 3.
Not even gonna finish it. No.
Which is why we need to throw it away as soon as possible. I think Carrefour have wanted to get in on the pizza vending machine business. It's obviously an industry that's picking up steam, making a lot of money, making a lot of noise. And Carrefour wanted to get in on it. So they did a slapdash. Okay, here's a couple 100,000, let's get in on the game. Whereas Just Queen, they really thought about it. They got pizza world champions on board with their recipes, and it really shows. High quality sourdough, relatively good quality ingredients that are only held back by their preservatives, so really enabling them to be on location in the vending machine. Whereas this, they've looked in their frozen section of the supermarket and they've said, this is fine, people buy it. It's just not good. I've got an interview lined up with a French person called Sasha to ask him about his experience with pizza vending machines.
I think I first saw a pizza vending machine around, I would say, 2015, something like this, maybe almost 10 years ago. The first time I remember kind of not getting scared, but I thought the pizza I would get in the vending machine would be shit, you know, like would be just a frozen pizza from the supermarket. But no, it's a pizza from the pizza place. Like you would go to the restaurant and get this pizza. It's like coming back from a party. Everything's closed. But you have a restaurant vending machine, so it's so convenient. Imagine you come back from a party at 3 a.m. or I don't know, everything's closed. And you're craving for a pizza, you have a vending machine.
warm and moist base. Quite doughy. See the oil on the top there, bit of chorizo. I'm starting to get a little bit of that oregano, Italian spices, Italian herbs.
Looks like a good cheese.
And look at that, see the chorizo there. Yeah, nice bit of spice. I mean, yeah, not bad for a vending machine, I tell you what.
How's the cheese quality?
I mean, it's definitely similar to mozzarella. Very stringy. Has actually a nice mozzarella, delicate, milky, soft flavour. You know, I'd say this pizza is a 6. If you went to visit someone and they said, "Oh, you've got to try this, my favourite pizza," I'd be like, "Oh, they've got bad taste." It was very easy to use a vending machine. I mean, let's say you just smoked a joint, don't really want to talk to anyone, you definitely don't want the stress of ordering a pizza, you don't want to wait outside the shop or whatever. This couldn't be more perfect. In a socially anxious and awkward world that we live, you can really see that the pizza vending machine is not the future that we want, but it's the future that we deserve. Yes, let's have a look at the box. So, just like Just Queen, this pizza also has a cause. It protects the forests and helps our climate, which is great. And it also, we don't want to litter, and it's following EU regulations for baking pizzas apparently. Every French town has the boulangerie, the boucherie, the pizzerie, l'église, le pizza vending. Might not be the future for the whole world, but the pizza vending is the future for France.
World would have pizza vending machine, there would be no wars and no people dying of hunger because